Ben's my friend.
Who?
Ash.
Is it Ben from just doing the cricket doco?
Yeah.
For Cricket Australia?
Yeah.
I met him for the first time last week.
Oh no, then it's not that Ben.
Oh.
Because you were out with him at a gig about 4 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Don't use this awkward bit.
This is good. This is good stuff. This is,
No, yes, I will.
this is awkward.
No.
Well, it's an absolute pleasure to welcome an old mate, a dear friend, but also Australia's premier guitarist, I think it's fair to say. He is man for hire for many, many artists, including Paul Kelly, Missy Higgins, and a host of others, but he also fronts his own band even and has done for 25 years?
Yeah.
25 years, Joan.
Welcome, Ash.
Ash
Thanks for joining
Naylor.
us.
Thanks. Great to be here.
Let's have a cuddle.
Oh,
Miss you too, man. Miss you. You don't need to
Awesome.
cuddle because you just always cuddle.
We always do.
Thanks.
Not
Yeah.
really, no.
Well, thank you
It's
for
very
joining
icy
us.
actually between us, isn't it? It's very icy.
Oh, is it?
No,
Oh, is this awkward?
no.
We're in quite a confined space. It's a little overheated
It's warm
today.
actually. I overdressed, didn't I?
I have worn a raincoat, so at least you're not doing that.
I wore a sensible person's jacket.
I like your
Springtime.
jacket and I like your choice of badge wear that you've chosen
Thank
for
you.
us today. I think it's
you.
significant.
What do we have there? Bowie and the Beatles. Well, it's quite timely you should wear the Beatles because last I saw you, Ash, was on stage as part of the Abbey Road 50th anniversary celebrations.
Wow.
What a gig to get.
I know, it was incredible. We what can I tell you? We did something a few years ago with Davey Lane, a tribute to George Martin, and Cram was on that show, and Cram and Davey put their heads together with Mark Wilson and Darren Middleton, and next thing you know, they've invited myself, Linda, Brett Wolfenden and James Fleming along for an 8-person assault on the Abbey Road repertoire.
And I got to tell you, it was probably one of the best live shows from an Australian band. I mean, Paul Kelly, Paul Kelly's up there for me all the time, but it was probably on par with some of the greatest Australian music shows I've seen.
Oh, that's
I
great
was
to hear.
so impressed.
Thank you.
What
Yeah,
did you?
I thought
What impressed you?
Do you know what? What I loved? The fact that all of you took turns in singing the songs and they were all suited to your voices. Whoever did that song did a fantastic job. It wasn't a cover version as
Yeah,
such.
well, that's a good
The
comment.
musicianship. You are just guitarist for hire these days. I mean, you don't stop. Your diary must be full right up until a year.
Yeah,
End
that's,
of the
well, I didn't have any master plan when I, left uni, other than to try and keep doing what I'm doing. And, it's a
Good
blessing.
on.
Yeah, every day I pick up a guitar is a good day, Australia.
That's nice. That's a good quote. Can I have a look at your fingers?
All my fingers. I'd be honoured.
Do they?
These are the hard.
Oh, these would be the hard ones.
Yeah.
They're not
And
so
these are
hard.
the
They're quite
soft
soft.
ones.
They're quite soft. Do you have a good moisturising routine, Ash?
I don't. No.
Well, how come? Is it just natural? Just naturally beautiful hands.
My art teacher is in
I can't believe we're talking hands and fingers.
Actually, it's
but
funny you
please
say
tell
that.
me what your art teacher said.
in year 11, my art teacher Monica said, "You've got nice fingers. Do you play the piano?" I said, "No, I don't." But they're handy for this business.
Indeed.
But I don't know. I try not to sprain them when I'm kicking the football. And doing
You do a bit
casual-
of sport, don't you?
Yeah, I try and keep.
You play your
fit.
basketballs on Mondays.
Yeah, your basketballs on Mondays. your kicks of footies in the summer, the AFL.
Well, you've got to be careful out there because we need you as a musician.
Thank you. But one tries to keep fit at this age.
What did you do at uni?
What did I do at uni?
It was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago. I wanted to be an artist. This is a long answer to a short question. I wanted to do art and graphics, and I didn't get into those courses. They suggested another year of TAFE and extra. To build my folio, as it were. So I got into humanities at La Trobe Uni, which was philosophy and sociology.
Wonderfully useful things. I like.
English,
Yeah.
things that I probably wouldn't end up working in, but stimulating, and cinema studies, which was fantastic because the first film I watched in cinema studies straight out of a Christian Brothers College was Blue Velvet.
Oh,
Wow.
okay, yeah.
There you
Welcome
go.
to the world.
Draw your own conclusion. So that was like the world had gone from black and white in the late 80s
to 3D.
3D, multicolour, and it's like, Dennis Hopper. And it's
Dennis
like,
Hopper.
and I'm at uni and it's like we're drinking beer at lunchtime and,
Now, was this when you
Good
formed
times.
the Swarm, your first band?
Swarm. Well, the Swarm formed in high school. Well, high school.
Good knowledge.
Yeah. Mid-80s. I was a...
Mid-80s. So your music career started way before uni days.
Yeah, about 85, 86, we did a gig at the Merry Jig pub up near Mansfield. Matt Cotter And Matt's family had a house up in Mansfield, and we used to go and rehearse there and hang out.
The nice part
I
of
didn't
the
drink
world.
beer then I was 15. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Snow country, high
That's
country,
it.
where horses trot around and
Yeah,
That's
it's a nice
amazing.
people chop wood.
How
camping ground.
did
Yeah.
you join a band at 15? How did they know about you? Was your musical prowess such that someone went, we need him in our band?
Well, how do I answer it without sounding arrogant? I can't,
Sound arrogant. That's the way
No,
to do
That was
it.
the best.
no, I was okay. I got
The best in Mansfield.
I got headhunted after one of the talent quests at school by some older students, Matt, Francis Leach and Dave Rowland. And,
Oh, really?
yeah. No, I was in a Zepp cover band at that point. We only had 2 songs, and they were all post-punkers. They were Joy Division, the Smiths, Style Council, Susie and the Banshees, really cool kids, and I was just, pimply geek playing Led Zeppelin music, which I still am to a degree. Yeah, so we formed this band and we wrote, our own songs, and we did a lot of covers, and we stuck it up for about 5 years, and then that band reached a natural conclusion, and then Matt and I kept demoing songs for what became Even.
Wow, and you are about to go on your 25th anniversary tour for Even.
Oh, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Come
How
September,
funny.
October.
Yeah.
Which, must.
That's a quarter of a century,
It
mate.
is. It's twice as long as it's twice as long as the time I was at school,
Yeah.
isn't it? Plus 1 year. It's ridiculous.
Okay, this
but
is
great.
interesting maths.
It's
Good
awesome.
maths. Well done. Yeah, you obviously listened at school, so that's good.
I listened to a few things, but maths wasn't one of them.
25 years ago, when you were all just bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and compared to now, what are your differences?
You mean how am I different from myself?
Playing in the band.
Differences. Ooh.
I mean, obviously you're older.
Yeah.
You're probably healthier.
Yeah, hopefully I'm less neurotic than I was in my 20s, and hopefully a bit less than I was in my 30s. So I think we have a collective understanding of each other, which has enabled us to stay together for this long.
Well, your friendship, yeah, that's a beautiful thing that you haven't, become enemies after 25 years of such close proximity.
Yes, I think one of the advantages for Even was that we never had a kind of enormous explosion of fame. Therefore, we never had this pressure cooker environment where we're touring 6 months of the year,
Okay,
or wanting to, stab each other. So it's given us a little bit of a. I imagine it's given us some longevity. If that's the right word. In terms of not being in each other's pockets all year round.
So what are your plans for this tour? What happens?
Just spin a wheel where you pull out some of your greatest hits and some of your favourite
Well, we
songs
haven't had any
from.
hits, Jane. That's the only problem there.
Yes, you have.
Sorry, Australia.
In my eyes, Stop and Go Man's still a black umbrella.
Oh, you're gonna bring a tear to old Rocker's eye now, Jane.
Good. Tears get ratings.
And now I know what
so-
songs to play. Yeah. So we'll just do. My current thinking is to do at least one song of everything we've released.
Okay, that's a lot of songs.
Well, yeah, we've done 7 albums,
Yeah.
so there's 2 tracks off each album, 14 songs and EPs.
There's a set.
There's a set. Yeah. Look. Yeah.
Do you look at them as children, those albums? Do you have favourites? Do you love them equally?
Love them equally, but ththey all have different
Bastards
different
to
births.
Different birds, yeah.
They've aged well, hopefully. I mean, if you like that kind of music, that is. I think they all have their own backstory, and the first 3 were quite exciting because we were signed to Rubber Records, so we had someone else paying for them, and that was a thrill that I hadn't experienced before. And then you realise that
You have to pay them
pay
back.
back. Sorry, David. And then the first album we made as an independent act was Free Kicks, and we funded that record through a song that appeared on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, so you got to sync.
We got a sync, mate.
You got to sync overseas.
Yeah. So
Wow.
Wow, and so let's just, can you just explain this to my simple brain a bit? A sync is when your song gets played in a telly show or or something, and then sometimes used in the ads as well.
Yeah.
Is that what a sync is?
it is, yeah. I mean, if you get it in an ad, that's great.
Yeah.
But there was like 90 seconds of a song in Buffy, and it generated,
A lot of money
Enough
to
money
make an album.
What year was that in?
2003, 2004.
Wow.
I think, yeah. But it was just enough to record an album within, we're a beer band on a beer budget. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we recorded, we operate within our means, and we got the album done, and we paid for it all ourselves, and Shock helped us put it out. But that one for me, Free Kicks, is a special one because it was us regrouping, as it were, and starting to fund our own releases, which we've been doing since 2004.
Yeah, nice.